Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. And what we see here is the rather uncoordinated effort of the Crusaders to conquer, Barcelona, and then on their way to conquer the whole or the rest of the Kingdom of Aragon. And we are very much a part of this, as we do see. We are here on the outs of the fringes of the war. And about to successfully finish that siege here. At some point, obviously, from this direction here, the enemy will come again. So let's see how that's going to work out. I still don't understand why these two here are fighting against each other. It's like they are part of the same war. There you go, attacking and attacking. Yeah. So I don't understand what's going on here. Well, we let them do their thing. Before I get back into the whole crusade here, let's just have a quick look into what I've missed last time. Because, like, whenever there's a war going on, and you would have seen this before, I kind of tend to focus on the war and ignore everything else that's going around. That's going on. But, yeah, obviously that is to a degree realistic as well. Like, if he was here, or he is here, right? So he's the commander of his army. And yeah, he does not have the time, obviously, nor the information from back home about how things in the world are currently developing. So yeah, that is realistic. At the same time, the game expects you to still act, even when you are occupied. So the AI does it, obviously, and so we have to do some things here that so in order to progress the game. From a roleplay perspective, we could just say that that is something that the regent also does. So in this case, right, that would be actually, that would be his son, who's also now joining the crusade. Oh, yeah, maybe not. But of course, there would be people left at home that could take over the reins. So I guess that's how we just explain it. Quickly, before we do other things, I have seen that there's a massive plague going on. And we see it here. It's the Louis box, a nice Louis box. And it's actually, as we do see, it's apocalyptic. And yeah, we see it's also in Greece. Like, it reaches as far as southwestern Turkey, northern Africa here. And yeah, I guess that's about the extent. And we should not get into any of these areas here. Like, our knights will probably all die. I guess that's what's currently happening to all of these armies here. Let me check. Yeah, he has 5 knights. 5. I guess. Let's see how that will go. So that's the one thing. The other thing that I noted, sadly, was that we have definitely lost the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Yeah, there's Ulf here, and yeah, what we could see what was going to happen happened, right? So the in this case, the Kingdom of Anatolikon, they've kind of like swallowed that whole part, the whole seafront of Jerusalem, of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. And yeah, so Jaffa, which was the last stronghold of Catholic Jerusalem, is now gone. And I guess it's going to be difficult to get that back. Mainly because these are all Orthodox rulers. I'm not sure if you can actually create a crusade and go against Orthodox rulers. Don't think that's possible. So yeah, might actually have to accept the loss of this part here. The 5th holy site will never be. Never say never. So let's have a look. There's one major thing that I kind of did not notice, even though it was there in front of my eyes last time, and some of you might have seen it. And that is that our Eirike here, who has been part of our court for the longest time, is now actually the King of Sweden. And that, of course, means that all of his daughters have joined him there too. And he has already found a match for his daughter Östrither. So I guess we have to be very fast here. And we do see that Hvide is still on the market. So I guess we need to move quickly and say, yeah, that is kind of what we wanted, right? Strong alliance with Sweden, gaining us this alliance like 3,000 guys. Troops that could be on our side should something happen. And yeah, she's also great. Look at her, strong, like decent in most of her attributes. So yeah, let's go for it. I can't actually because I am in an army. Okay. I really would like to have a grand wedding between them. You know what? I know it's cheesing the mechanics, but like, why should I not be able to do this? I mean, yeah, it's probably better to put someone in charge here. that's a military engineer anyway. So let's just go back here. So in game terms, we are now actually at home, which makes no sense at all, but that's the game for you. So let's go. Let's do this again. Arrange marriage. There we are. And propose grand wedding. So we do have 3 years now to make that happen. And yeah, I guess that will... Yeah. I hope the crusade will be over by then. If not, then we somehow have to make it happen, I guess. Was there anything else I wanted to do? No. At least I don't remember right now. Was there anyone important I wanted to add to my court? Yeah. I guess we could get Thorolf to our court. He's currently in Jylland. And just hanging around, not doing much there. What else do we have in here? Someone important. Also Stig, he's also in Jylland for some reason. I mean, whenever Ober here is going to get some land down in Aragon, then they will come to his side anyway. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, last time I was wondering what this means. Again, I still think this is a huge UI flaw, because whenever you get a pop-up in this game, it usually represents something that is there, right? You have a trait, you hover over the trait, then you see the pop-up, and the pop-up explains what it is. But in this case, when you when you hover over it and the pop-up comes, it tells you what will happen once you click. And that makes no sense to me at all. Counterintuitive, does go against the UI idea of the game. So, anyway, that's enough of me nagging about this. So, over here, so what we want. What is what we want? The Kingdom of Aragon already exists. Right? There we go. And so it would be, yeah, kind of counterproductive and not historical, actually, to say that, hey, if there's land won here, then we want another Kingdom of Aragon. And the game awkwardly puts in, like, the Catholic Kingdom of Aragon, as if there wasn't another Catholic Kingdom of Aragon here. So what we will do is leave this unchecked. That means once that crusade is over, assuming that we win, then Ober here would gain land, but he would not gain the kingdom. So that's the that's the outcome of this, right? That's the so we need to leave this unchecked. Therefore, I mean, of course, it would be nice to have him as a king as well, you know, for several reasons. But again, I don't see that this would be something that the Crusaders want to achieve here. I'd rather they want to strengthen actually this kingdom here, so that they can do their whole Reconquista thing. Yes. With that being said, I think, yeah, I guess I don't. Well, I can pet the dog now. There you go. Aww. Anything else? I can shun food, I guess. He's bad enough already. Of course, last time, and that's the huge shocker here, right? Our firstborn daughter, well, our firstborn bastard daughter. We did have a daughter before. Erica, she was murdered, right? Died under quote-unquote mysterious circumstances. So what we are doing right now, Matthias here, is having a look into secrets at our own court. So maybe looking if there was someone from our side that was involved in this. And if we don't find anything here, we may have a look into the Kingdom of England. But Ebbe definitely wants to get to the bottom of this. He will not let this go. Right. Alright, with that being said, let's just dig in. There we go. Yes, no longer overwhelmed by stress. Woohoo! There we go, alliance formed. Yes. Now they are betrothed, and I guess now we get this thing up here. At some point. That would tell us that we need to prepare for this, for this grand wedding. In the meantime, we have finished the siege here, which is also the point where we can like switch back to us, wherever we are. Why am I down here? I'm like really, really good in commanding. I shouldn't be at the bottom of this list. Okay, down here, Malik Iyad is coming back with his troops. So I guess... Well, I guess if we move here, then we kind of make ourselves a target. Yeah, because then I guess we would be closest to them. So maybe let's just do it this way, or let's do it like that way. Or then like this way. Right? Take a little step over here so that we don't run directly into their path, but kind of like to join these Crusaders here. So if there's some kind of battle, then maybe we could go for it. Yeah, sounds good to me. So let's go. I mean, we do have some money currently, right? So let's spend that on something useful. I guess we could build the next upgrade here. Could again think about doing this legend, by the way. Yeah, I see. He's coming in our direction. So that was the best choice to do, I guess. Oh. Yeah, they're quite fast. Oh, and we are a Crusader now. Oh, I really, really hope we make it there. Oh, dear Lord. Where is he going, though? He's not... Well, I guess I'll let him do what he wants to do. I guess once again, this is so slow. Did the game decide that we were already, like, besieging here? I'm not sure what happened here. But they are already fighting, so we are late for this anyway, so maybe we just go back to besieging. What's Porto doing here? Just going in the other direction as well? Okay. Alright, they're just doing this. I guess there's a second war in here as well, right? So we have Aragon, Queen Mayor, and she's also attacking Malik Iyad. Obviously a clever move. Wanting to control land herself in Aragon before all the Crusaders get divided up for themselves. So she's fighting for this strip of land. Okay. I guess. So, let's see. We are back here. Are we... Now he's coming. Is this actually so clever? Or are we attracting him again? I mean, they might be going into that direction here because the war's still going on, and we know how the AI loves to go into the meat grinder. This guy's going down here once again. If they attack us, nobody's gonna help us. I'm pretty sure of this. They will just stand around, probably like one tile next to ours, like one region next to ours, and just look at it while we die. This took a long time though, right? Maybe go in this direction here. Just to make sure we evade them at this point. Okay, I don't like the moving back and forth. No, they're going back. Okay. Alright, now they're coming from this angle. Yeah, I guess. Alright, he was... Yeah, okay. No. You are looking for secrets, not making friends or anything. Oh, we gained attentive care. That's very nice. That is actually very nice, because, oh, we're still in poor health, even with attentive care. But, it's only countering penalties, I see. And we don't have penalties. We're just in poor health, generally. So, I guess that's just what's happening. Yeah, okay. Moving back and forth. Moving back and... I really hate this guy. Like, what is he doing? Is there actually something else that we can do? So, this is here, this is there, but he's now besieging down here. What else could we do in that case? Can we... No, we cannot besiege a mosque. Just we'll go back there, I guess. Just trying to make some points. We need points. Right? We're in second place currently. That's nice. I'd like to be in first place, though. There's some more of our guys coming from up there. And why? And the army of the Queen is now hostile to us. I guess because this technically belongs to Aragon, and therefore she's fighting for something that we also want. A game that doesn't make any sense at all. Be reasonable, game. That's, I mean... If they defeat us here, we're not even going to get points for this, because they are not part of the whole war. But why would they attack us? We haven't done anything. Oh... I guess I have to move again. I don't know what they are doing. They should be going after that army here. But then they would have gone in that direction, wouldn't they? This is such a risky move, staying here. In this... Oh, alright. Yeah, they're going into that direction now. They're going down there. Okay, they're not going for us. Alright. Alright. There's 3,000 guys from down here. Let's see. There. We're in the wrong place, are we? Definitely in the wrong place. Because they are all going up here. Of course, we do not want to go there because there's the plague. I don't want my knights to die. And it takes ages to break the siege, and that's why it... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this is not going well for us. This is not going well for us. Okay. Stand our ground, I guess. It says that we will win this in a landslide. I don't believe that. I don't believe this at all. Yeah. I guess we'll just stand our ground. We'll just stand our ground. And they even get reinforcements here. Great! No, I don't want strong hooks. Okay, stop it. Where is he? He is there. Chelmsford. Still need to know where exactly. Yeah, I guess we should just go for the capital, go for London, see if someone in there did this. I mean, this doesn't look too bad at this moment. But they are coming as well. So... Oh! Some of you might know why I am so very happy about this. So first of all, the king is dead. Long live the king. Internal injuries. Okay, well... That was too bad for you, I guess. Also in poor health from consumption. And then we would have him. Who's from that line? Okay. All still related to Hvide, so that's all good. But. We are currently the culture head. Right? And you know how much I bitched about us going for hoardings when we don't even have the technology that comes before hoardings. Right? It unlocks all high medieval era fortification buildings, but we don't have all early medieval fortification buildings. So yes, this is the first thing that we do, change this to battlements. And we did see at least before that once it changes, they remain, they don't switch, right? I guess after this, don't think we need to have those here. They can go and discover their hoardings. I'm fine with this, totally fine. But right now, I want them to... let's check. I hope that this is... No. I was hoping that this would be over before they come. And now we have a big problem. Because they're coming as well. Done everything wrong, did we? No? What is happening here? This... oh, it's too much for my brain. Okay, give me some respite here. Beating up a poor Muslim. Tord Bajar. Okay, oh, he's strong. But I'll show him how I have to sort. And then he'll see. Passable. I think then we shall show him what a fool he is. Formidable. Haha, but I am the fastest blade in Sjallet. Yeah, I'll show him how I have to sort. There we go. He fled. Boo! Die like a man! Or whatever. We have in fact won this. I'm astounded. This was great. And while we are in the heat of battle, we think about our lovers, as we do. Right? That's something normal. I cannot go on. It might break me, but what is life without passion? It's all okay, yeah. I guess this whole thing with Jutta, right? That was not what he kind of intended, I guess. It was nice to be close to her again, but then again, he's not physically interested in her. Never was, really. So I guess rather than going for some stress here, he would think that, yeah. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have a look at that battle in a moment, because that was huge. Master the new tactic. Oh yeah, I guess we got the flexible leader trait. That's great stuff. Alright. Here he is. And that was our victory. The battle at Afraga. This should have been called a slaughter. Look at this. We're like 1,400 against 4,400. And 1,500 casualties on their side. Look at our knights. There we go. Ib, Hemminger, Roland, Toke, Ludwig, Rune, Erik, Flossi, Glumcrab, Odd, Ubbe, and Harald. Yes. We definitely beat them up. Retinue archers, retinue outriders. Now you see the strength in these retinue troops. They're so OP. Anyway, yeah, so here we are. And now these guys are coming along and they're like, yeah, we would like to be beat up as well. Please. You can have that. There you are. We are at 91%. And I think we should be in, yeah, we are in first place right now. I guess to cement this, we could go here. I mean, they will come back for us, right? So maybe it would be good just to stay here for a moment to get some refreshments. Some refreshing beverages or whatever. No, we need to make sure that we have our guys again. Well, I guess we really only lost levies, right? And they are not very consequential anyway, so maybe we just go ahead. Battle at Afraga. Oh yeah, that was the... Lost no one! There you go, guys. That was huge. I did not think that we would win this. Amazing. But yeah, of course, we were the defender. Therefore, we got all the bonuses from being in the hills. Yeah. I mean, they definitely will come back. But now we know that we can beat them. We can actually beat them if we want. What do we have here? He wants us to be the off of Denmark. Well, I guess it's the Marshal again. Yeah, sure. Sure. They are still fleeing. Maybe they would be apprehended by Queen Mayor here. Oh, we are already at 100%. We are already done. Yeah, he's coming back. There we go. Victorious Crusade. Yeah, and like we thought, now Queen Mayor has these lands. So there's a victory. But Ober at least... Oh, he's just a simple Jarl. Okay. In this apocalyptic plague town. Well, Ober, there you go. I guess, once again, this is more realistic, right? In Jerusalem, it's fine, because it's outside of the scope of the whole Christian world, or was at that point. So, but if we are here, and we are directly connected to all these Christian kingdoms, then we would not just create a rival one. Right? Instead, we would just want to make sure that, in this case, this huge kingdom here is now able to defend themselves or possibly conquer even more of Spain. Or a court event. Okay, let's do this quickly. Oh no, Elizabeth in despair. From my throne, I hear the visceral cries of my daughter Elizabeth and the sounds of struggle. Promptly bolting up and racing down the hallway, I skid to a stop when I see my court physician Elizabeth, they're all called Elizabeth for some reason, restraining the poor lass with one arm and awkwardly clutching a book with the other. I barely have time to bark a demand for explanation when both begin blurting out their version of events. Elizabeth refuses to allow me to read her my masterpiece on the art of learning, cries the tutor. I've heard this dreary book 1,000 times, Elizabeth protests. It's so boring. She's heard the book? Okay. Nah. Should learn something else. Nah, I'm not sure. I'll just roll a die here. It's a 5, so yeah, okay. Let's have her learn something else if she wants to. Okay. We have 2,300 gold at our disposal. So, yeah. I guess we are... Ah, poor Skjarm. He didn't even see any action. So, I'm a bit concerned here. Be adults and be ready to marry. I don't need to be concerned. I was concerned but she is not 16 yet. There we go. But she will be shortly. So we are going to have that then. Okay, what do we do with all this money? I mean, of course, we could start building this legendary statue. I guess as some kind of commemoration. What the heck, we do have the coin. I guess it would also be good to create another religious building. Now we can go for the monastery. Yeah. What else could we do? That's, well, I guess when we do the wedding, we will kind of pick the best options. And again, it's always so costly. I'm not even sure we're gonna do that. Anything else that we would want to do? Well, I guess we could start a legend. I somewhat like this idea of going for the Amortic skiing. Like saying that, hey, we have the clan that calls themselves the Whites. We have our roots actually in Africa. Kind of doesn't make much sense, but it's fun. It's great fun, and therefore we should consider it. Would mean we should get another court chronicler. Of course, Elizabeth here is the best for it. Then again, she's already personal physician and court tutor and so on. I guess these are all interlinked. Like you can't do one and the other. Yeah. Oh well, what the heck. So there we go. There she is. And, well, can we see that if there is currently an active legend going on around here? That is the Battle of Greifswald. That's our one. What do we have here? The Battle of Jerusalem. And I guess that one's ongoing. Yeah, okay, about Emperor Boleslav of Lechia. So that's going on around here. We won't find any people here, but I guess they will end it at some point. I guess we will be able to get people in Norway again. The Cellar of Plenty. Mythical. Isn't that... The Cellar of Plenty is already... Yeah. Down here. I guess there's no reason why we wouldn't do it, right? Because once... Well, when he dies, these legends will not transfer to the next generation, so that would just be gone, and that would just be a shame. Yeah. Let's go for it. So, whom do we choose here? And I guess... Let me just see if he's in there. I thought that maybe we could go for Bully. Because Bully, right, was the king of Jerusalem and so on. He would have those connections down there. So this legend could all be about like, hey, the Hvide are actually so far stretched that they are now reaching Africa. And of course, no one here would know about this. So we can just say that that's the truth. And that's how things work. See? King Bully of Jerusalem was born to a great Omotic lineage. I guess. Okay. On our headcanon, this means like we have this connection to, I don't know, Prester John. Left the council? Oh, right, yeah, of course. He is now a Jarl down here. Which means we are again at 5 renown. That's nice. Yeah. 3 dukes, 1 count. Wait a second, 3 dukes? Oh, I think a wandering guy is called a duke in game terms. Or at that tier level. I still have 900 gold. What do we do with all that money? I guess if we ramp up the men-at-arms, then yeah, kind of don't want our son to have to be able to pay for all of this, and then we just have to go backwards again, so that doesn't make much sense. Alright, so tell me, my lord. My court physician Elizabeth's voice snaps me out of my thoughts, and I find her waving her hand, the quill spilling ink over the floor. What about that time that great Jarl Ebbe won the horse race contest at Duke Willem's Grand Tournament? That is surely is worth adding to this legend. I guess? Yeah. Everyone remembers your great deed. I thought that was my dad. Yeah, the legend mechanic doesn't make much sense. Let's look at it quickly. What do we need? I guess you would need people that support us. Yeah, this is always so costly, right? I guess it would have a spread chance of plus 60, and that would give us an initial boost. We currently have the money, so maybe let's just take it. And now go and ask everyone that we know. No, not seduce. Not negotiate an alliance. Ask to promote the legend. There you go. That guy here? Would he? No? No, apparently not. But of course, our good friend and cousin Höge. And of course, our friend here. Oh, it's Jarl Ingvar now. The old one. Sven has died, and this is Ingvar. Yep. He will also do it. He definitely will. And of course, Ludwig will do it. Anyone else? I guess we could go to that level here as well. Maybe. He owns the town? Why? Ludwig, what are you doing here? I guess he's insane. That would explain things. How about her? Would you be willing to promote? Yes? Good. Anyone else? You here. Promote. There you go. Ribe. Promote. Great. I know, this is very exciting to watch. Clicking at people. Asking them things. Okay, he can't be... How about him? No. How about her? No. I guess they're... he's wearing those glasses. I kind of hate Paradox for these glasses. I don't know what they thought when they did this. I mean, of course, people had glasses in the Middle Ages. I guess in the late Middle Ages. And these, I don't know. Oh, I think they wanted people to look kind of hip. But they look like hipster hip, you know? It looks like people are cool in terms of, hey, I'm in 2012 and I'm looking great. Yeah, okay. I hate the glasses. Bornholm. Yes. How about Norway? How about... Okay, well, I guess that's enough for now. Yes. Promote. Refuse. The evening's gathering at Roskilde was a quiet affair, and mostly uneventful. For no reason I could discern, the topic of conversation turned to my father, dead and departed now for years. The family spoke of him in hushed whispers, sometimes with amused chuckles and other times with bitterness, until finally Ludwig stood and called for everyone's attention. "Let us all raise a glass in the memory of great Jarl Toke," my nephew called to those assembled in the great hall. "He ruled well over the great Jarldom of Sjalland, while he lived and resides now in heaven, but the memory of him will remain with us always. May God watch over him for all eternity." Yes, hear. Oh wow, we get renown. And this is great to see that, well, he would have done this deliberately to kind of, you know, let everyone know that if there were any grievances still left from his father's side towards his grandfather, then he does not carry them. And that is good to know. Thank you, Ludwig. There you go. And he promotes the legend. Good stuff. She also does. And he does. Good. We can now start with this. I guess once we start, it takes about 5 months. 5 or 6 months before it really starts. So maybe let's go for, we want to have this in April. So we should do this, we would start planning in like November or December, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Let's go for November. So this should be faster now, right? I would have thought our relationship not being a secret would make things easier on Elizabeth. Oh no, why would you think that? That doesn't appear to be the case, however. Being Great Jarl Ebbe's lover meant that all eyes were upon you. Elizabeth said she felt as if she were constantly being judged, no matter where she went. I wish it were a simple matter for her to shrug it all off, but it's not. The stress of it is clearly affecting Elizabeth, just as it affects our relationship. And it seems there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that's tough. There you go. Lover rating is reduced to affection. Well, yeah. She was so dutiful. Like, she gave us what we wanted. And more. So yeah, that's a sad thing to realize. Oh yeah, we could nominate someone. Are there even good people to nominate right now? Who's currently being voted for? I guess everyone's voting for him, so I guess we do too, just to show some unity. Oh, look at this. Anneliese is telling a great joke, and this is the one where we have a 1% chance of dying. I don't think I want to tempt fate so desperately. Oh, what is this? Old wolf. Come on. Sodomite secret. Well, I guess that's not what we wanted to find out. And our little Rikisa is, yeah, a proper weaver. That's good to know. Our only daughter by Anneliese. Oh, it's November. Oh yeah, we need a guardian for Rikisa. Also stewardship. I guess they all want to be their father. Who should be her? Maybe we would actually ask our son to do this. Yeah. Again. Yeah, kind of building this feeling for family between the half siblings. Maybe like somewhere at the end of November. And I guess when it starts, it would still take some time before it actually goes on. Yeah, okay, let's do it now. Grande wedding in Sealand, of course. Oh, it's only 218. Yeah, I guess we have that trade. Let's see what happens if I put everything on max. I'm at 578. Yeah. I guess this is his final thing, right? Where he's like, I can also spread the legend a little. I guess. Extended family. Of course, the head of faith, if he so finds the time. No, he does not. No, not rivals. And there are no other players. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that would have been really, really nice, right? To have the Pope here. I guess, not even the Empress. I guess. What is that actually here? Total is minus 11. Opinion of you is just plus 6. So I guess it wouldn't change much if we just threw gold at her. Alright. I guess this is what we will do. Yeah. Silver and gold, gargantuan meal, and troubadours and exotic fiends. Is going to be the grandest wedding that the whole of Scandinavia has ever seen. Yeah, and his final demonstration of power. And of course, passing on this kind of legitimacy to his son, Skjalm, who would now be seen, yeah, definitely as the legitimate heir. I just got this thought, yeah, I wanted to say something about the, what's up with them? Why do they leave? Ah, well, I wanted to say something about the Crusade once more. And last time I think I said, oh yeah, he would participate in the Crusade because that's a family thing and a point of pride and whatever. And while yes, that may be true, I think his main goal in joining the Crusade would have been to be redeemed of his sins, right? That is the, yeah, of course, he's still brandished an adulterer, but in headcanon terms, right, he would be forgiven his sin, his grievous sin of, yeah, producing all these illegitimate offspring while married to another person. So, yeah, that is, I think what drove him to do this, right? Being a Catholic and being mortally afraid, no pun intended, about the consequences. That should he die or when he dies, he would burn in hell for all eternity. So there we go. We have necessary embellishments for our legend. If I could bother you a moment, my lord, starts Glum, a tad wheedling for my liking. It would be a huge boon to us if we could commit some more detail to Omotic Skion. The grander, the better. He looks at me expectantly. Is he doing the eye thing? Like, na-na-na? The Millhouse eyes? A few seeds of conspiracy begin to sprout in my mind. Going over the existing tale in more flamboyant detail surely wouldn't hurt. But substituting that part of the tale for another entirely has its own merits. Yeah. Aha. I guess any one of these would be okay. Yeah. Just roll between the first two. It's a 6, so we go for the latter. Yay! Our spin is believable. Someone tries to kill her. She is Annalise's mother. Oh, we don't like that. We don't want... Well, she's poor health anyway, so... I guess she's going to die at some point. In the near future. So what is happening here? Are we actually finding who's behind this? Because I want to know. Are the... oh, well, that's something I could check. Are the Delapoles in... No, they are not in a feud. That would have given us a hint. Yes, of course, join the council meeting, doggy. "7 months. So we are looking into July now. Okay, well, that's okay too, I guess. Such a good girl. Yep, Ludwig. Beware of the dog. I guess they're all taking their sweet time here. Where's everyone still? I guess Lapland, the king of Lapland, is coming, and it takes him some time. I guess Lapland is not strictly around the corner. He's down here. Oh, I need to look at this in a moment. He's coming up from up here. Yeah, okay. I understand. That takes a while. Do we still have other people in our dungeons? Oh, look at him here. You by Vasimit. I guess. I'm sorry about this, but I guess that's what he would have done, right? I guess think burning at the stake is the usual kind of method for dealing with an unbeliever, I think. So, yeah. He likes it. He's like, fun. Yeah, okay. Oh my dear lord. This is this mod that I've installed, and I guess what they did was taking these sounds from Crusader Kings 2, because in Crusader Kings 2 you had these very, well, as you've heard, evocative sounds when you executed someone. So there we are. Nice. And I guess we're just waiting, so we can just speed this up a little. Maybe even further. I will never go to 5th level, though. It will never see me going to the 5th level. We have someone that can be sponsored. Oh, wants to forge a crown. Why does everyone wants to forge a crown for us? We have a crown. Yeah. I guess. Although, nah, I'm not really sure. I guess what we could do here is saying that we could actually commission something. And maybe we could commission an armor because we don't have one. No, that's something we can do. Oh. Oh no, Roland has died. The great Roland. Also means we need a new master of the hunt. Ib. Yeah, I guess that's something Ib could do. Need anything else down here? No, Seneschal, bodyguard, no, personal champion. Court Brewmaster. There we go. Yeah, I guess Karina, former drunkard and eager reveler, can do this. Oh no, I hope I'm not tempting her. She won't become... Aha, now we're getting closer. There is a murder, but of someone else that we don't even know. Look further. Look further, Matthias. There must be something. How's it going? 4 months. Let's speed it up again. An inspiration for our armor. I guess when you have something like a, I don't know, chalice or whatever that you want to display, you can have a dedication. But why would you on your piece of armor say, this is for my wife? No. Yeah, I guess that would be something that you would do, right? So you have some kind of dedication that kind of would protect you in the name of the Lord, right? That kind of thing. The wonderful tale of Skion continues to spread. More and more folk from all strata of society have begun to weave their own perspective into its rich tapestry. So says Glum. Why is Glum doing this? Why is the Glum crab doing this? Ow. Lord and lady alike are certain such a tale sets out their undeniable right to rule, he muses. But if you wander into a local tavern, it will be rife with those who say it's dedicated to the common small folk of the land and their honest, industrious ways. Would it be, though? Like, why would a legend about a noble house having relations with distant Africa be about the common people of your land? I don't think that's... yeah, it's a tale about Bully, right? About his connections that he made while he was the king of Jerusalem. And this is really what I guess we want to honor with this legend. To remind everyone that at some point a Hvide was the king of Jerusalem. Absalom comes of age. There he is. Yeah. Yeah, I got this comment saying that Ebbe should legitimize all of his children, and I agree, and he definitely wants to do this. I think I will handle it differently, and that is legitimizing them, so to say, upon his deathbed, which, yeah, comes close to what would have happened in medieval days. So not now, but rather when he dies. Which would also be a deliberate choice, because then Skjalm would be the one to administer this. Which would also, again, cement him then as the head of the house, and his siblings and half-siblings would be, yeah, grateful for this. So that's how I was planning on doing this. Anything here? Absalom could marry, of course, but that is not what we have in mind for him. He would actually accept this right now. We lose 60 legitimacy for this. I don't understand why. Currently have 1,200. This is at 1,000, so it's okay. Yeah. No, but that would be what we want. That is what we planned. Wanted him to be. This churchman. Uh-huh. Ib. Nah. Scheming against Anne. I guess we'll do our common, like, let the traitor be known to all. Not really sure what happened here, but he should be shown that this is not acceptable behavior. Yeah, there we are. Absalom does not look too pleased. But he'll be alright. In the future, we'll make him bishop. There we are. The spouses, Skjalm and Hvide. Hvide? I don't know. Are both here, looking radiant in their best attire. At my signal, everyone will get into position and the ceremony will begin. There we are. At the same time, they are still concerned about the armor, I guess. Harald will ensure the quality. It's time for pressure further. Stick to your own duties. Well, I guess if Harald has a good idea, then, yeah, see? He should contribute. I'm enjoying the ceremony, proud of what I managed to organize. Everything has gone well so far, and as soon as I think it, I know I've jinxed it. Hvide trips and falls flat on her face on her way to her spouse. Flat on her face. Oh no, and she already has such a flat face. I guess I can salvage. Oh, and this time he managed to do it. See? He's learned from his past embarrassments. Performance stood the crowd in wonder. Good for her. Oh, and while we are doing this, Jutta has died. And not one day too soon, he says. I guess at this point he was, their relationship was not the best. Of course, it hasn't been for years, ever since he has started to have all these children with other women, where she rightly, I guess, was like, hey, you only wanted one son, and now you're creating all this offspring, and you're still with your lovers all the time. Right. Of course, you would have a period of mourning. Let's be strict. Let's have a period of mourning for a month, and that would be beginning with August. What happens here? The day has finally come, and I couldn't be prouder of my Skjalm, the beautiful groom. As the person standing by my side has unwillingly discovered, look at him, isn't he radiant? And it's such a good match. Everything is perfect. By my side, Anneliese just smiles politely. Yeah, I guess I'm proud. Yeah, he would not look at Anneliese in this moment and be like, hey, what's up with you? No, he's just proud to see his son in the spotlight. Knowing that everything he did worked out in the end. Yeah. Okay, learning more things I didn't really want to know, I guess. I'm not sure the murderer is at that court. There she goes. Going back to her business. Telling jokes. Yeah, they're all bonding here. That's good. Very, very good indeed. So, it's about a month since she has passed. And yeah, I guess what he will do now, if he can still do this. Yeah, I can arrange a marriage. But not for himself, right? Oh. I can. Yes. He will do this. Of course, this union here with Elizabeth, she was his first lover, and of course, she is the mother of Skjalm, and that's what's driving him to do this, once again, giving more legitimacy to their children. There we go. Yeah, this is the right thing to do. Also, of course, for her, finally being recognized, and leaving this shame. Yeah, so even if he dies now, she would still be the great Jarlfru, or the former, right? The Dowager Mother. Your wife increases. There you see, she's also already making diplomacy, and she's looking good in that attire, does she? The ceremony has finally reached its climax. The traditional rituals have been completed, and all that's left is the final vows. The formal consent, the seal on the marriage. As both Skjalm and Hvide say, I do, the crowd starts cheering, and we all stand witness to the beginning of their life together. Ah, it's so exciting. There they are. Oh. What happened here? With all the formalities behind us, it's now time to celebrate. I signal for the servants to bring out the food and drinks and to shepherd the guests to the feast venue. Let the wedding... Why are they looking like this? Do they... Do they not like each other? Yeah, I guess she was confident. I guess they don't strictly love each other, but why are they looking like this? Maybe they just want to, you know, go to the next part. That might as well be it. So, what's happening here? King Gorm. Ah, yeah, okay. The populist faction, as always. Who do we have here? Don't know her. Every feast, there's always one, every single feast. One long-winded, ill-born peasant cornering people who just will not be silent. Yeah, shut up. Not going to be polite about this. Oh, he was briefly wounded. How was that? What's going on? Is there an activity here? He has become the owner of a brilliant gemstone. I guess that's nice. Bad omen. Signe saw a bad omen concerning Princess Hvide. Does she have a negative? No. Signe saw a bad omen. Oh, I go back here. Why was he wounded? Smoothly diffused a misstep. I guess that... Yeah, that's already in the past. Does he have something in his... No? I guess he was just wounded for a second. These things happen. Having had the opportunity... Alright, yeah, there they are. Ah! And finally, they could barely keep their hands off each other. Good stuff. So they are lovers. In all this celebration and revelry, there is a lull in conversation across the entirety of the attendees. Jarl Ludwig and I are the only ones still exchanging words, but I feel myself compelled into silence as eyes begin to fall on me. Perhaps the quiet moment is my opportunity to talk about Motic Skion. Ludwig, let me tell you a story. Everyone must hear the legend. Yeah, I guess that's the one that we would take, right? This is not just something we would share with... Oh yeah, spread chance plus 25. That's good. Yeah. We would share that with everyone. Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangements, and more festoon the banquet hall. A veritable feast for the eyes. Near my seat, both Great Jarl Sweyn and Thorith, who's she, share their opinions on the decorations. I'm so glad to see the correct amount of effort on display, laughs Sweyn. I can't stand when a host half-asses something this important. See, he knows. Frankly, I find it all a little exhausting, moans Thorith. I don't even know what's a seed and what's a decorative sculpture. Well, of course she's not right. Yes, I picked those decorations myself, dear Great Jarl Sweyn. Oh, yeah. Sight, taste, touch, smell, even sound. No human sense is left untouched by the scale and grandeur of the evening's food. A fabulous melee of art and fare. Near my seat, both Jarlfru Maria and Great Jarl Ingvar share their opinions about the spread. I don't know why some people get nervous at feasts, laughs Maria. What could you possibly fear around such magnificent foodstuffs? Isn't it all quiet? Ingvar sniffs. Rich? Style of a substance isn't a good quality in the meal, I find. Well, shame on you, because I picked the main dishes personally. There we go. And now she praises the roast swan. I guess you changed her mind. Oh. No. No, it's already... Ugh. Oh, God. Guys. A game sometimes really hates you, doesn't it? It really, really hates you. It's like, haha. Here you go. Isolate capital, I guess. I guess I can't really go into seclusion. I'm on a great wedding. Oh, children lack guardians, I see. Okay. Elizabeth here. Oh, I guess they've all been studying under the wife. Bertha here. Could learn from Karina. And Hakon from... Oh yeah, maybe Princess Heather. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, we will see where this goes, because this is effing major. Oh. 60. That's not great. That's not great. Anything we can do, really. Oh, wow, wow, wow. This could be disastrous. Oh, they're still... Yay! Feast! Ha 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 ha! Yeah, glad you're enjoying this, I guess. Oh, this could be so disastrous. I'm also not getting these kind of messages from the court physician anymore, where they are like, hey, how about prevention, blah blah. Oh no. Yeah, as one plate of food is replaced by the next, my fellow vassal Great Jarl Ingvar goes on and on about friendship. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? I guess he's alright. He's a Through God. We like the Through Gods. Could actually... I guess we already had that, right? Yeah, I guess I would take any of these. It's a 5, so we make him talk about the legend instead. Oh. What's up with them again? I can see that all guests are satisfied and pretty tired, but the day of celebration is not over yet. I quickly organized a festive procession to lead the newlyweds to their bedchamber. Let's let the newlyweds celebrate privately. Yeah, for us who remain, let's pour another drink. This is actually something, and maybe someone of you can properly educate me about this, I'm not too sure about. Like, this whole idea of witnesses, I think might as well have been, again, a ritual that was not really, being so graphic, and it was just enough for them to maybe just see them in bed together, but the whole, well, we have to see if she's bleeding or not. I'm not sure that that actually was the case, or if that's just some kind of legend, or again, like, blaming the Middle Ages for something that they didn't do. But if any one of you knows better, then please tell me in the comments. It is time. With the newlyweds retired for the evening, the braziers are still lit, the flagons still filled, and musicians rallied for festivities long into the night. Hours later, I find myself looking hazily down my goblin as Rothwi, sister of the bride, who has just almost choked on her mead in mirth. She slurs, "Yo! Yo! You know, I wasn't sure about your weaved sword, but you're alright." Okay. Well, thanks. I need your opinion. More ale? We must keep in contact. We are family now. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, he straight goes for her. I don't know. Is that something that Ebba would do? I mean, he's 66. He's in poor health. But I guess he'll be flattered. Okay. I'm just gonna roll the die. Which ones, though? I guess these two here. The last two ones. It's a 6. Okay. She's like, oh, yo, that is not what I meant. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It starts already, and he has worsened disease symptoms. Yeah. I guess if he hangs out with Clemencia, he would like that. Oh, by the way, I can have a dynasty legacy. Is something in here where it's like you are less likely to die of a disease? Perhaps. What do we do anyway? Studious youth, faithful magistrates. Warfare, customs, pillage, adventure, legitimacy. Yeah. Lasting line. Legitimacy gain. Don't think that's something we need to look into that much. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you want to go until the end of this to finally have this thing where you can have a grand tournament for free. So I guess we would. I don't know. Go again into kin, perhaps? Dynasty members get better education traits. Earning respect. Walking the sacred path. How? 10 decides to maximum of 10. Not sure about this. Let's say, okay, walking the sacred path is in here, and studious youth is in here, I think. Any of these two would do. It's a 4. So we go for the studious youth. But guys, I'm so concerned. So concerned about this. This could be... I don't want to say anything more. I guess when the whole thing is over, we can go into seclusion. Gain trade, blah blah blah. Tired after a long day's waiting and socializing, my cousin, nephew, and I ensconce ourselves at a table to mull over the union. Rurik speaks quietly. You know, I must say, I still have misgivings. I worry for my cousin. This bond opens the gates for Swedish intrigues to destroy great Jarl of Sjælland and House Stenkeling from within. Surely you see, kinsman Ludwig chides, the alliance with House Stenkeling must come before his happiness. Okay. Well, at least it's kind of, where is he? He's not even here. He's far in the desert. Here you're close to the truth. Cousin, trust me, it's a good match. It's in God's hands. No, it's a good match, of course. Yeah. Yeah, she wanted to make friends. I think that's what she wanted to do. Ebbe. Oh god, you can think that like 60-year-old man, 66-year-old man is like... She couldn't be... yeah, she was not too drunk to realize that this was a very, very bad idea. Okay, we gain Magnificent Host. We gain some gold. Okay, we gain legitimacy. Yeah. All good, but... I guess you would enter seclusion now. Who then... I don't want to have this thing again where when I go into seclusion, then the next one to be the regent would be an acclaimed knight, but I guess that's not going to happen. No hunt. Yeah, enter seclusion. There we go. Lock that door. I don't want... Little Thrugod also has it now. Oh, and look at Matthias. I mean, you can just return home and I don't know, die in peace. Yeah. So devastating. This is so devastating. Who's actually coming after him? Bully Ulfson? Alright. I guess. Aha! Ulf. It's this kind of glitchy thing. Where like, oh, I have an axe. And now they stick it right through their, I don't know, upper jaw. No, but he's an adventurer too. Okay. Just like his brother. Okay. Yeah, that was of course happening. Matthias has died. Yeah, of course he could go here. Then, I mean, why is she in this position? our giant relative here. Who's he? Why was she put in this position anyway? I'm not really sure what happened here. Is there anyone else who could take over here? I guess the glum crab could do it. No, I don't like this. Of course, she's a weather, so that means something. And again, this whole practice of having women in this position would not be something that we would normally want. I guess. But I don't like revoking things. And she is... what's up with Toke? Oh! Huh? What happened here? Why is Toke not here anymore? Did he do something? Other died. Oh! Oh! Ubbe is dead. So now we have Steg Ubbesen. Yeah, I guess that's alright. He has a pierced wife. So, yeah, well connected, I guess. Not having too many men, but being relatively secure in this position, because I don't know if there's anyone else who could go for it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. What do I want to do? I need a new spy master. Okay, I guess I could do some shuffling around. Having Eric here, having Ludwig here, and having her here. Yeah. Okay. That works, I guess. What about the legend anyway? 29, yeah, that's not bad for this short period. 30. 33. Oh, it's fast. Hold a court? No, I don't think so. We're not going to hold court while while this flock of ravens here is yeah, swarming around the castle. Elizabeth, we need you. We desperately need you. We so need you. Courtiers 31, huh? Oh, Skjalm has this fashionable mustache now. No. Ah, okay, she's still in good health even though she has this. Alright. We got some flexible mail. Good stuff. Prowess plus 5. Yeah, it's magnificent. Let's just... Okay, let's keep going. Let's wear it. There we are. Ta-da! No, not holding court, not emerging from seclusion, not while this is still... Ah, I guess Anneliese does have it too now, right? New realm priest. I guess we are getting those now. Oh! And Elizabeth is pregnant once more. Oh, wow, okay. Let me just check on Anneliese here. Ah, look at him. Ebbe is now infirm. Yeah, makes sense. He's old, right? He's an old man. There we go. Yeah. Well, I was hoping that this would be over at some point. Ah, look at the young ones. Ow. Ah, no. Ah, he lost it. Okay. Good. Oh, no. And there we go. Little Hakon has died. I guess that's what's happening. Can't do any more about it than we already do. And now Harald is dead. What? It is still early in the day when I receive frantic word inside the castle. Skjalm has been badly injured. What? I race out to the barracks, fearing the worst and cursing my foolishness for allowing him to take a place among the other knights. Much to my relief, he isn't dead. He is, however, terribly hurt from what I'm told was a freak accident during training. Oh? What is he doing? Stop it. Stop it now. You need to be... Oh, dear Lord. No! Ah, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought for a second that Skjalm had died. Oh, whoa. Okay. There we go. Great Jarl Ebbe of Sjalland rests in the arms of the Lord at 66 years of age. He died of old age. A zealous man, he fought for the glory of God against the heathens. I think we always get this message now because, yeah, he did. He did participate in the crusade. And now we have Skjalm, who's wounded, but all right, I guess. And yeah, let's just check. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's no titles that we lose based on how we did this. Yeah, and he's in line now with all the great... We the rulers, Skjalm, of course, Tokay, and then Ebbe. Yeah. Great lineage. And I think he is the youngest to ever get to that throne. He's 18. I think everyone before him was already in their 30s. Yeah. So we see, yeah, Skjalm was 33, Tokay was 31, and Ebbe was 35. But they all ruled for over 30 years, so we do have this continuous rule that's good for us. Like not too much interruption in here, and it's a straight line still. Alright. There we go. There we go. We are Skjalm. Who is Skjalm? I guess on the outside, he's looking very much like his father in terms of his traits. Also being arbitrary, also being vengeful, also being impatient, also being bossy. And yeah, we know that his father tried to shape him in his own image. But we also saw that Skjalm had these moments where he was like, hey, I want to be my own person. I want to do my own things. As you see, he's also trying to make a difference when it comes to his clothing. Wearing this, like, fur around his neck. Like, not the big cloaks that his father would have worn. And, yeah, he is, of course, this legitimized bastard, and that would have shaped his upbringing. This knowledge that, his position is kind of fragile, and always depending on his legitimacy and how people view him. So if he does something bad, he's the terrible bastard. If he does something good, he's the heir that everyone was hoping for, right? So always going between these two extremes would have shaped him very much. And he has his methods of coping, right? He's become a confider. He's someone who shares these things, which is good for him, right? Not like, internalizing everything that happens. He does have friends. That is Thorolf here. And I guess that would be a reason to bring him to court. Not now. Once this whole thing is over. And who else is his friend? Rothwi. We see. She just wanted to make friends. Ebbe. That's the only thing she wanted to do. So she is our friend too. That's quite nice. Alright. Yeah, of course. We do have all these artifacts now. He did have this brilliant gemstone. I'm not sure he's going to keep that. Let me just maybe quickly unequip everything. Oh, he too had this like decorated Corolla. That's kind of interesting. Like everyone seems to have this. So obviously it must be a mod thing. But I'm not sure which mod. So we have a Hedersringen, we have a Kriegerinsringen. We have the other ring that I still haven't got a name for. Need to do that. And we have a marriage prayer brooch. Of course, the marble scepter of Jira. A pressed lily. Sure. Why not? And yeah, of course, the Cronan of Sjalland. Then what else would we do down here? I guess we can now finally do what I wanted to do last time. So we can appoint a... who's he? Waymunder. Alright, yeah, he's the husband of Rigmor, who should hopefully live. Yeah, make him the antiquarian, and then I think I would be able to... Ah, no, I didn't want to equip it. Are we? I wanted to... reforge this into a pedestal item. There we go. And now I would... There we are, because this one is still, right? The ancient Tokis decorated Corolla. Wolfel's skull goblet is still here. I guess we are still having this here to tell people, you don't cross the Weather. This is what happens when you cross the Weather. So, there we are. Oh, this prize goblet here, does that do much for us? Well, I guess I would not have two of these Corollas standing around here, so I would just exchange the two. There we go. Which would kind of makes the other one redundant, right? Tokis decorated Corolla. Yeah, and that's not really something that, for example, we could send to Höke, because that's not his necessarily, not for his line anyway. I mean, of course, what we could say is that he's just keeping it. It doesn't make much sense. It's just lying around, not having a use. But then again, why would he sell it or do anything with it? Doesn't have any problems when it comes to gold. But anyway, yeah, he would probably be in this stewardship cycle here. And we can see that he has begun to go into this direction of being avaricious. Again, like his father was. The only thing is, like, do we want this? Do we think he has different ideas? And that would be very interesting. Because, of course, we could go into wealth. We could go into the main focus, duty focus. The bonds of loyalty that bind us do not constrict, they show the way. Is that something that he would be more interested in? Yeah. Being this guy who kind of wants to cement his place among his peers, driven by this need for affirmation, for confirmation of his position. So maybe let's take this. Maybe that's the direction he would take. Also this drive probably to... yeah, maybe he could be the one to actually challenge the king. I don't know yet. But that might be a direction he could take to really just make sure that no one in the end will see him as the bastard of Sjalland, but rather the king of everyone in Denmark. Right, again, knowing that example of Duke William the Bastard becoming Duke William the Conqueror, right? So people afterwards would not have talked about him being a bastard anymore, but they only talked about him becoming a king. So that's a way out, apparently. Let me check. Oh, we have... we can do some... let's see. Where do we want these people? I guess we definitely need one... Well, but who do we need here anyway? Is it... Where is actually... What's happening here? Your vassal. Why is she not in here? Why is she not eligible for being put in here? Maybe she is in seclusion as well, and therefore she can't. Yeah, in that case, okay, I guess we put Eric in here and Ludwig in there. Yeah, looks good for now. I guess we do need a spy master, so maybe like temporarily put her in here. Yep. Alright. There's our mother, of course. She is pregnant again. Good stuff. Okay. We obviously know that we have, I don't know, a stepmother. It's not the right thing, but there is Anneliese. Oh, she likes us, actually. I think the very nice thing that I saw is that Anneliese and Elizabeth are actually friends, and isn't that nice? That is kind of sweet, isn't it? Like they've bonded over their position of being the lovers to the Great Jarl, and instead of antagonizing each other, rivaling each other, they decided, hey, let's do this together for the sake, probably and possibly, of our children in the end. So that's sweet. I really like this. Yeah, really praying for the kids. Oh no. Emerge. No. Hold court. No. We need to wait until this is over. Yeah, that would be the best. But again, before I do anything else, of course, he had this directive and saying on his deathbed he should legitimize all of his siblings. Let's see if I can do this, because it costs prestige, but I think I have enough. There we go. All of them legitimized. You as well, and I hope that gives you that extra will to live. And you, little one. There we are. Ding, 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 ding. Now they are all proper Hvide. There we are. Alright. Yeah. Oh. Regent swings the scale of powers against you. Hey! Oh no. Oh no. Little Rikisa has died. Oh, poor girl. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my father. Yeah, one day I'd be like you. I'm glad to have such of him. Again, I don't see him being content with his position, but rather he would feel the need to achieve more, again, just to be recognized. So that no one would say, ah yeah, he was the bastard son of Ebbe. No. Ebbe was the father of the great Skjalm. Yeah, I guess she is not longer a wet nurse, but we would need one. Would we? No. Apparently we don't. There's something happening here at the court. A healthy rivalry between mettlesome fighters is to be expected, but the growing discord between Clemencia and Ib is souring the mood at court. Clemencia is widely regarded to be more skilled. Yeah, she is. I guess. 34 prowess. But it clearly takes issue with the assertion. I guess she's a woman still, and that would not be something that everyone would accept in this court. And now that Ebbe is dead, yeah, I guess we can see this popping up again. Clemencia, only one of us can claim to be the great Jarl's most skilled knight. Meet me outside and I will settle the question. Clemencia replies doubtfully. I would cut you to pieces where you stand if that was not for the presence of the Lord, you pessimistic fopdoodle. Apologize and I may spare your life. Look at her. I like her. Yeah. She definitely knows her worth. She's like, yeah, we can do this, but then you will die. Well, what do I do? You shall both serve me directly. Oh yeah, okay, no. Not in that position. I guess they could duke it out, but I don't want either of them to kill each other. Prove it to me on the battlefield, not at court. Again, fostering competitiveness. Okay. Friendly fatal casualties plus 15. Night effectiveness plus 30%. I guess that is actually quite a good option here. Right? Saying you have to prove that on the battlefield and not here at court. Let me just quickly roll a die. Second and third options. Okay. It's a 1, so I'll give them some little swords. So now they can duke it out. A father's enemy. With Ebba's passing, the mantle of House Hvide falls to me, along with the responsibility of safeguarding the family. The enmity between Anders and my father... Who is he again? Alright, and she's the spouse of Helge. I guess that's where this was coming from. She was unfaithful. That's where this daughter here comes from. And he was the father. Yep, I remember. And, of course, Ebbe did what he thought he had to do as the head of the house. And he confronted Anders here. And then he beat him up. And afterwards, they became rivals. Yeah. I mean, this is, again, so drastic, saying this is a house feud, because there's only, I guess, him and her. I'm not sure that he would like to take it out on that girl. But there's really no... Underdog becomes your rival. Ebbe's hatred died with him, but then he still becomes my rival? Oh, well, I guess. There you go. Gained a rival. For no reason. I think that man is pretty isolated, also being excommunicated. Yeah. Which I guess people could just kill him on the road. He's an outlaw. Aha. Liberty faction. There we go. There they are. At 64%. He cannot do anything. And he probably will give it up after some time. When he finally respects us. Signe gained the trait smallpox. Okay. Oh, by the way, inherit a legend. So the legend is currently not active. Meaning that we're not paying for it. Meaning that we don't really get that much money. In contrast to what our father got. Now he was at like plus 11 or plus 12. And now we're just back to plus 4. So there we go. Right, that's where we would see that this is not so easy. Again, this is at 1, start owning, and we know that, yeah, the time that's already in there will count. Should we do this? I mean, you would be in minus currently. Maybe let's wait a little. Let's wait a little until this whole stuff is kind of over. Push up. Pray will happen soon. Oh, look at him here. Billingstein. Billingstein is not my love. He's just a giant. Yeah, he shall serve me. There we go. Sorry for this. Yeah, he's great. Look at him. We always like giants at our court. Malingering scent. What? In times like these, it's best to be wary of any strange smells. This one, however, emanates from a corner of the market square, and it's positively fragrant. Get your sachets here! Only the freshest and best herbs used! The crafty merchant's store was covered in various aromatics, and he holds a pouch filled with them in each hand as he hawks the wares. He notices me and extends one for me to try. Only the best, my lord. Keep you right safe from Norwegian bucks it will. I pluck the sachet from the prophet hand. It does seem like something that would keep the miasma away. Yeah, that's the word here. And of course, we all know that in medieval times, that's the main culprit, or people thought that was the main culprit, like bad smells, foul smells. I mean, it's not that far away from the actual truth, right? And I mean, we just found out 4 years ago that it's actually quite good to cover your face when you are confronted with diseases. So that kind of maybe has this idea, even if it was somewhat wrong, still helped people to a degree. And I guess it would be something that he would be considering buying here, right? I'll buy, but not for that price. One could hurt. These ones have... Yeah, he's a bargainer. Hehe. I got a protective sachet. Oh, there we go. And here we are. Guess we lost 2 siblings. Both of them sons, and a son and a daughter of Anneliese. Poor Anneliese. Oh, and there we are. We have another sister. The daughter of Elizabeth and Ebbe, Helena. And she is actually fully legitimate now. Isn't that sweet? Let's give her... Yeah, I was looking for this. Let's name her Signe. Give her a name that's... Yeah. That rings in the annals of this family's history. Yeah. I guess I cannot or shouldn't really do anything while this is going on. There we go. Elizabeth. Oh, look at her. Elizabeth is beautiful. Until we meet again. I guess anytime she's at court. Yeah. Would probably want for her to have a good marriage, obviously. But again, not doing this now, because if we arrange an introduction, someone would have to come here. Oh no, died from the smallpox. Yep. Yeah, I guess. No, let's just quickly do this. Antiquarian. We have Asmund here. Aha. It's not Asmund Gold. I'm so terrible today. Yeah, of course she can marry. Exchange hostages. Would that be something to even consider? The worthless fool... There we go. The worthless fool Sigtryg makes my blood boil. Aha. How could God see fit to curse the earth with Sigtryg's miserable wickedness? No, it is obvious. He is Satan's kin. Is he? He is, of course, a true god. He would be, I think, our second cousin. And now the game randomly wants us to go into a rivalry with him. I'll not rest until he's dead. Oh. Again, I don't like the game just like forcing you to do these things where it should be more organic. Or why am I not able to actively say I want this guy to be my rival? You know, sometimes things happen in the game where definitely someone is going against you, but they're not your rival still. Cannot let vengeance rule my life. Yeah. Driven by vengeance becomes your rival. Yeah, okay. I mean, once more, he knows he has to be distinguished. The True Gods, once again, they're so intertwined here, and yeah, if someone comes and challenges his position, then he would not be, he wouldn't be very nice in return. Arrange an introduction. I understand that you want to do this, but I will not do this until the whole thing here is gone. And I guess I can only just decline now. So that's not going to happen. Oh, look at this. We have a son and heir. Oh, little Ebbe here. Do we want to call him Ebbe though? Or would he like to go back even further? I guess for him it would make more sense to call him Toke. Just to evoke this passing of the torch from the original Skjalm to the original Toke. Yeah, maybe that will be something to have in mind here. Again, I think he thinks very, very dynastically, even more so than his predecessors. Alright. they're all like, she's ill, he's wounded. Can I get a like better shot here? Like I want to, when this is over, I want to create a nice thumbnail. Oh, you like looking ill and wounded and stuff. I guess we are at +7 now. That looks better. So maybe we can, in fact, inherit the legend. Yeah, come on, start owning it. Come on, own it. We can complete this in 3 years' time. And I guess I don't want to do this. But I want 100 baronies to be able to upgrade the legend. And then we can go and... Higher power can save him. Mystical treatments. I guess that was something that she would say that she would be able to do. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6. Not drastic measures or anything. It's a 6. Okay. Oh! It worked! Oh, now Ibbe is dead. I guess everyone's dying from this stupid smallpox. Norwegian pox continues to sweep across my realm, devastating everything in its wake. A group of fanatics have come into prominence in the infected regions, claiming that salvation can be achieved through self-flagellation. My bishop, Uffe, is staunchly against the practice, claiming that not only is this masochistic act heretical, it is also sexually deviant in nature and must be eliminated. What are you thinking of there, Uffe? What kind of connection are you drawing? He strongly suggests that this practice be wholeheartedly condemned by the crown. This is perverse. Then we would get persecuted flagellants. I'm sure they're harming nobody but themselves. Or if what they say is true, then flagellate I shall. No, he's not the guy to do this kind of thing. And I guess if the advice comes from the bishop at this point, maybe he would react to this. Rolling the die, 1 to 3, 4 to 6 for the first or second option. We agree it is perverse, it needs to be stopped. Alright, oh yeah, Standhafte Skytte needs a successor. There we go, obviously we don't want... Yeah, let's look for one now. Or, let me just check. Oh yeah, he's 62 anyway. Oh, good that I was looking into this. Hope he makes it until then. His successor is Flosi. Are we forcing Flosi? Yes, we do. Okay. So what kind of position did Ib hold? Oh, now we can have a wet nurse, of course. Rigmore here can do it. And we need a new master of the hunt. That could be Flosi, I guess. In this. Oh no, Clemencia. How? I guess these kind of, yeah, epidemics are there to have this little flush. You know? Getting rid of the old guard and saying hello to a new one. So, I guess we lost a lot of court here so far. Oh, what do we have here? Blood-stained cloth, crow's feathers, strange-smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Sieland as proof that Christina has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. Again, call me wrong in the comments if that is the case, but I don't think these whole... or as far as I know, these whole witch hunt things are a thing of the modern era. 16th, 17th century and so on. Not that prominent. I guess maybe individual cases would have been there in the Middle Ages, but no widespread thing, right? It's also like that we blame the Inquisition for that nowadays, whereas if you look into the actual Inquisition documents, you could see that their task was more to make sure that this would not happen, right? So they were traveling from town to town, and it was the so-called witches were mostly tried and killed by the common people. Yes, no. Which you say I could use an advisor. No, that's not one I would do as well. I mean, the peasants are upset in that case, I guess. She must burn for her crimes against God. It is a possibility. I won't say no. So I roll the die, but the she must burn is a 5 and 6. It's a 6. Okay. Bye. Alright, alright. Ah, now he's lost that trait. The first one to not have a full beard in this family. So, he's having this kind of, I don't know, Vercingetorix mustache. Looks very Gaul. Celtic. Well, anyway, we are still waiting for the plague to go away. Finally, books. Okay, courtesy visit to the abbot of the local monastery. You observe a group of monks translating beautifully illustrated books into your language. I will buy a few books. Perhaps I'll even read them. I do think we had this event in the past where he was actually interested in reading books. I think I remember that. So yeah, maybe I'll buy a few books. There we go. Also, I could go back in here and change... Where is it? Court artifacts. Could actually change the Danish court politics books against Danish architecture. Because that would be more to his liking, I guess. Right? More interested in stewardship matters than in diplomacy matters. There we are. Alright. Ah, at least the sun has greatly reduced disease symptoms. Yeah, good. Alright. I guess another one has died. Oh, no, 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 no! Not her! Oh, this hurts us. This hurts us greatly. This is really, really bad. I mean, yeah, could put her in this position. But she's only average at this point. Oh, wow. No, this shouldn't have happened. Could we... I guess we could recruit and search for a physician. Let's just do this. Hope we find someone good. Oh, it's not going away, is it? It's taking ages. So, okay. Antanas is experienced. He's also only average. Yeah. No. No, no, no. Fail to impress me. But in that case, we have to go with her here, I guess. You know, the chronicler. Oh, our mum. Mumsy can do this. Joseph Mormant. Okay. Don't know exactly who he is. But if people say he's good at this, then maybe he can show how good he is really. Or should we just go for Gabriella here as well? I think in the past we've always tied these two together, so let's just do it. No, I'm not holding court. I want this to be over. Damn it. Oh yeah, legend promoters. We need legend promoters. Need legend promoters. Ask to 7%. Because they're not investing money into this. At least Eric here is going to do it. Well, I guess... Oh, yeah, he will do it. Wait a second, I thought he was the... Who was the rival? Sigdric. Oh, right, he is not... Ah! He is a brother of Ingvar. Okay. And Aalborg, for whatever reason, almost looks like the banner. Our son is... Yeah, good stuff. Does not have the illness anymore. And he promotes the legend. Thank you very much. There we go. Der Standhaft ist Güte. Alright, yeah, he's the successor. That's where he comes from. Okay. Good that we did this. In time. What would that be about? Ah, yeah, okay. I guess we could go for some claims here. Yeah. Still waiting, guys. It's not proper for me to do any, like, holding court or anything. When, yeah. The world around us is still burning. Now, what do we have here? Oh, back when you were but a little child. I'll always cherish those days, says my mother Elizabeth, quite unprompted. Everything comes rushing back. I know that my mother held a deep devotion to me, and when my father ever lived, he too loved me fiercely. It was he who heard my first words. He even accepted my milk tooth into his own hand. Yes, he encouraged my mischief, my dressing up. It's too late to thank him, though. My gratitude goes only to my mother now. Oh, I love you, Mommy. She wants something in return. Okay. You gain the trait loyal. I'll pass the loving care on to my children. I think, yeah. Yeah, no. This, of course, means something to him. So, parenting by example, role model parent. Yeah, I think that's something he wants to portray. Holding his mother also in a very high regard. Again, right, making sure that his mother is seen as the legitimate wife of Ebbe. Which, of course, she was, but retroactively. So, of course, oh. You're 60. The poor girl is 13. What are you thinking? Betrothed. I mean, you could think about this generation here, because then by now they are far apart. And this could be something we could be thinking of, but no. No. Not this. Not this. Won't let my poor siblings go into an alliance, into a marriage where their partner is like 50 years older than them. No. When is this over? Guess it is retreating at this point. But for whatever reason, the game always likes to keep it here where we are for as long as it can, because it is not a very nice game. The game does not like us, not in the least bit. There we are. Anything else we can do? No, not exchanging hostages. Just waiting, I guess. 57 baronies currently. Yeah, we only have that many legend promoters. Can he? No, he cannot. I guess he wouldn't do it. How about her? Oh yeah, that guy. That guy's dead. I guess we like that. Yeah, of course. Then she can. How about Höche here? Guess he wasn't that fond of us saying that he cannot marry. Yeah, refuses. And now he's married the Hulk girl, who is, I think... Oh, wow. Höche, you are... Oh, wow. He now married, or is betrothed, to the bastard daughter of his wife that she had with someone else. I guess that is his kind of vengeance. That is his kind of way of saying, yeah, this is how I do this. Okay. Oh no, restore accolade. What happened now? That guy died as well. Yeah, okay. I guess. Can we do that now? Restore accolades. Well, maybe let's not do it now. Let's do it once the whole thing is over. Keep repeating myself. Demanding an artifact. He wants the Kriegerinsringen. No, you don't have any right to this, my man. And we have talked about this before, I think. No, I have to decline this. But I guess I could, like, kind of appease him. He's not somebody we would want to have against us. Maybe. I mean, it would mean nothing for him because he doesn't have a court. But as a token, right? We can give that to him. As a 2 opinion. But I guess just as a symbol, we could give him an artifact that kind of belongs to this family and goes back to Tokay, which is their common ancestor. Yeah. I guess we are at 2 hours. So, I kind of want to end on a happy note. Oh. Wait a second. Is it gone now? No. But the the graves are gone, I guess. I can't help but pace restlessly as Elizabeth readies provisions for her visit to the court of Eirike, my neighboring ruler. Elizabeth is expressly tasked with spreading word of the Omotic Scion, preferably being able to corner the king and persuade him to join the cause. Poise and grace will be needed for this task, and perhaps some other make weights. Use your wits, this gift of gold, and just go there and don't mess up. Well, I guess she can use her wits. And he is charmed, of course. Our mother is very charming. What's this? My court physician Gabriela is plotting to kill my spy master Anne. Oh, guys. Stop it. Alright, I guess that's something we have to deal with in the next episode. And by that time, maybe also... Yeah, you see, I know the game. I know how the game works. Always stays where you are. It might be tied to development. Like it's always stays the longest where the development is highest. That's also why we're also attracting this like a magnet, because it's somehow tied to development. So yeah, I guess that's where we are currently. And we still need to wait a little until we can go back to some kind of normalcy. And then we will see what kind of ruler Skjalm will really become. So, until then, cheers. Bye-bye.